Springfield College women's basketball team are NEWMAC champions and now NCAA bound. The Pride took down the top 3 seeds in the NEWMAC tournament in a Cinderella run and became the lowest seeded team to ever win the women's basketball championship. Springfield was a 6th seed. The Pride beat number 3 Coast Guard in the quarterfinals, number 2 Wheaton in the semifinals, and top seeded Smith in the championship game. Now the Pride will travel to Hartwick College in New York to take on Amherst College in the first round of the NCAA Division III Women's Basketball Championship Tournament on Friday. We wish them the best of luck. The men's volleyball team had 2 games on Saturday, and our very own Brendan McLean gives us a recap of what went down in Blake Arena. Let's take a look.
The Springfield College men's volleyball team won a pair of matches on Saturday afternoon in Blake Arena as they bested Baruch in 5 sets before cruising to a 3-set win over Wentworth College. With both wins, Springfield improves to 15-7 and moves up in the ranking as the 3rd best team in the country. Springfield lost the first set to Baruch, but after that they really dominated. They ended up winning the overall game 3-2. The first set, as I mentioned, the Pride lost 18-15. Second set, Pride won 25-19. The third set, the Pride won in a squeaker 25-21. The fourth set, Baruch came back with a 25-19 victory, and Springfield ended the match winning 3-2 and 15-7 in the final set. Against Wentworth College, Springfield won 3-0. All 3 sets were dominating. The first set, Springfield won 25-17. The second set, 25-11, and the final set, 25-11. In the victory, we saw some history set as senior Nick Ferry establishes the Springfield College program's record for career digs. The 4-year player now has 918 digs, being a new Springfield College record. Springfield is one of the best teams in the country again, and fans can expect their team to go on another deep tournament run and go for the three-peat.
The Springfield College men's basketball team is headed to the NCAA championship for the 2nd straight season in a row due to an at-large berth. The Pride fell short to MIT in the NEWMAC championship game, but the Pride will travel to Randolph-Macon to take on Mary Washington. The Pride holds a 20-7 record, and this marks the 4th time Coach Charlie Brock has led the Pride to the NCAA championship. As a team, the Pride shoots 48% from the field and is ranked 15 nationally for assists per game. We wish them the best of luck. This past weekend, the women's gymnastic team took on Chester at home. Katie Benoit has more on the story.
Last Friday, the women's gymnastics team took on Westchester University. The Pride lost by a small margin, with the final score being 187.575 to 186.525. Lauren Pocus won on floor, and Abby Clark came in second. Pocus also came in second on bars. Nikki Cardona won beam, and Abby Clark came in second on beam for the Pride. For SCTV3, I'm Katie.
The trade deadline for the NHL was exciting as always, and big names such as Ryan Miller, Martin St. Louis, Ryan Callahan, and Alice Hemsky all found themselves on new teams by Thursday afternoon. Here's Logan Mullen on a recap of the trade.
The NHL trade deadline finished up yesterday at 3, and despite the NHL network blacking out in some areas, many huddled around their TVs, praying their team could bring someone in without giving much away. Let's run through the major deals chronologically. February 28th, the Sabres and Blues started off strong with the trading, shipping Ryan Miller and Steve Ott to St. Louis for Jaroslav Halak, Chris Stewart, and other pieces. Halak was eventually moved to Washington. On March 4th, things started heating up as Ilya Brizgalov was shipped to Minnesota, while Anaheim went on a Tuesday afternoon shopping or shipping spree, sending forward Dustin Penner and goalie Victor Fast to Washington and Edmonton respectively in exchange for draft picks, while acquiring now former Stars captain Stefan Robidas for, you guessed it, a draft pick. Vancouver finally ridded themselves of the distraction that was Roberto Luongo in a deal that sent him to Florida. Deadline day certainly did not disappoint, as the morning started off with the Rangers and Lightning swapping captains with Martin St. Louis and Ryan Callahan. Alice Hemsky got sent to Ottawa, while goaltender Devin Dubnyk was moved to the north of the border to Montreal. Thomas Vanek was involved in his 2nd trade of the year, also moving to Montreal, while Marian Gaborik moved out to Los Angeles. Andre Mazzaros flew out of Philly and into Boston, while Matt Molson was moved again this year, this time to Minnesota. And finally, Tim Thomas will not have time to play with rival Roberto Luongo as he was traded to Dallas in one of the final deals of the day. Now that the deadline is passed, all we can look forward to is another month and a half of regular season hockey. Per usual, it should be interesting. For SCTV3, I'm Logan Mullen.
Well, that is all I have for you for sports this week. I'm Candace Tibbetts. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks, Candace. Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight. For Bree Hill, Kyle Pego, Katie Benoit, and Candace Tibbetts, we appreciate everybody in the back as well, doing a great job as always. We'll be back next Thursday for our final edition before spring break. We'll see you then, same time, same place, Knuckleheads.